Hey guys, intro, welcome back to the channel. So guys, I realised I hadn't updated the media channel in a very long time. But guys, I was listening to Dr. Jordan Peterson doing some crossover episodes. One was with Cosmic Skeptic, the podcaster. The other one is Jordan Peterson and Ben Shapiro. I know they're both part of Daily Wire and both part of that ideology. But it got me thinking, what other podcast crossovers do we want to see? And guys, I know some of these might exist, so drop it in the comments or inbox me if they exist. But guys, Dr. Jordan Peterson and Caitlin Doherty, Death Positive Movement, that would be a huge one to see. Death rituals, death positivity, end of life documents. Here's just general perspective on it. Then, guys, this is one where I'm bringing the popcorn. Ben Shapiro, Dr. Jordan Peterson, and Destiny. I could not get through the podcast with Dr. Jordan Peterson and Destiny with politics. I just can't. Then the other one, and I know this probably exists somewhere, Dr. Jordan Peterson and Tucker Carlson. AJ and the Y-Files crew. I'd love to just hear them. Like, I know they do the Y-Files backstage, but I'd love to have them talk to Tucker Carlson, Dr. Jordan Peterson. That would be an amazing podcast to hear. And even just AJ with Dr. Jordan Peterson, even Gino, because he seems to have a really interesting background as well. So the Y-Files team. Then my other one is the crew from No Such Thing as a Fish. Hearing their stories individually be amazing. And I know they've debated, but Stephen Fry and Dr. Jordan Peterson, I know that podcast, they did the Munich debate, but I know that podcast probably exists somewhere. Sandy Toxic, the QY Elves, No Such Thing as a Fish. It's my other one. Then Myths and Legends and Dr. Jordan Peterson. And then Myths and Legends podcast, Cosmic Skeptic, Paul Wallace. Absolutely be amazing. And Dr. John Campbell, who's talking about the COVID and the COVID inquiry. I'd love to hear him talk to Dr. Jordan Peterson or even AJ from the Y-Files. So they are the podcast crossovers I definitely want to see as well. So guys, really enjoying books at the moment. My non-fiction one is The Para Method, How to Get Organised Digitally. And guys, I'm going to say this till the cows come home. They say, put it in your end-of-life documents. Who do you want to have your passwords and your digital legacy? And they say, write your passwords down. And so I know that's another thing to do, but write them down, then you're not forgetting them. And they say have them physically locked up somewhere. And the other one, guys, and I'll do a whole view on this one, Raymond D. Feast's new book is out. So he was the original fantasy writer as well. So he's actually on the UNESCO 100 Books to Read Before You Die list. In addition, the Rift War series, Honored Enemy series, Legends of the Rift War. Absolutely amazing book as well. So guys, other crossovers I want to say, guys, Refashion Tippy and the Minimalists. I reckon that'd be an absolutely amazing podcast as well. And then Ninjas of Butterflies with Joe Rogan. I think that actually exists. And I know Joe Rogan and AJ from the Y-Files exists. I know Joe Rogan and Tucker Carlson exists. Guys, really interesting one I listened to with Tucker Carlson on YouTube last night is the inventor of Telegram, and he was saying about that why he lives in Dubai, how that is the best place for him, and that how him being the sole owner of the company and not having its shareholders has kept it completely private and an actual free speech platform. So during COVID, he was disseminating information through the channels about vaccines, lockdowns, and XYZ, but he wasn't blocking dissent about was this a lab leak, alternative theories, differential diagnoses. People go, I don't think this is what we're seeing. Are masks effective? And people who were stopped saying that you're not a medical professional, and they're going, hang on, I'm a medical professional. So mental health experts, epidemiologists, chief health officers that were controlling the narrative, they weren't blocked. So really interesting interview to go into as well. So guys, thank you for subscribing to the media channel. Other places you can find me on the main channel, Annie in Wonderland, How to Experience the NDIS, and Enabling Progress, conversations around the NDIS as well. I do have a Substack, which is Andrea's personal Substack, and a Patreon. All links will be in the description below as well. So guys, if you've made it to the end, if you can do me a favour, liking, sharing, subscribing. So thank you guys so much.